Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to end a conversation, how to ask how things are, and what can we say after the introduction. Let's begin with ending a conversation. For example, we can say, "Oh, look at the time." Oh, look at the time. We mean it's time to go. Or we can say, "It's getting late." It's getting late, so we must go. "Well, David, it's really good to see you, but I really must go." "Well, David, it's really good to see you, but I really must go." Or, "It's been fun talking to you." It's been fun talking to you. Other examples of what we can say to end the conversation. "Nice chatting with you." Nice chatting with you. Or, "It's so good to see you again." It's so good to see you again. But now I must go. We have to make plans to get together sometime. We have to make plans to get together sometime. Or, "Let's do lunch sometime." Let's do lunch sometime and talk some more. Other things we can say when we end the conversation. "I really have to go now. We'll talk sometime." I really have to go now. We'll talk sometime. "The doorbell is ringing. I'll call you back." The doorbell is ringing. I'll call you back. We say this when we talk on the phone and we have to hang up. "Can we continue this later?" Can we continue this later? Or when we have to go, we can say, "I won't keep you any longer." I won't keep you any longer. Moving forward, let's see what we can say when we ask how things are. How are things? Simply, how are things? Or, how are things with you? How are things with you? How are things going? How are things going? Or, how's with you? How's with you? Each one of these four is equally good. How's by you? This one is slang. How's by you? How's business? How's business? Another one slang. How's tricks? How's tricks? Or, how's it shaking? How's it shaking? How's everything? How's everything? Or, how's every little thing? How's every little thing? How are you getting on? How are you getting on? Or, how are you getting along? How are you getting along? Let's see how we can ask how someone is. How are you? How are you? How's your family? How's your family? Or how's the family? How's the family? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How you doing? How you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? Or, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Each one of these is good when we ask someone how is. After you have been introduced to someone, you can say, "I've been wanting to meet you for some time." I've been wanting to meet you for some time. Or, "John has told me all about you." John has told me all about you. Or, "John has told me so much about you." John has told me so much about you. "I've heard so much about you." I've heard so much about you. Or, "I've heard so much about you, I feel I know you already." I've heard so much about you, I feel I know you already. Or we can say, "So we finally meet face to face." So we finally meet face to face. We've exchanged emails. it's nice to meet in person. You can say this to someone which you've been chatting with. We've exchanged emails. It's nice to meet you in person. I'm sorry, what was your name again? I'm sorry, what was your name again? Or, if you forgot someone's name, you can say, I didn't catch your name. I'm terrible at names. I didn't catch your name. I'm terrible at names. This was today's lesson with some useful expressions. If you like my lessons, you can subscribe or like this video. It really helps me a lot. And thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.